Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas, Amir.
How is our very pretty sales ladies? Tom and Ro?
We're fine. We're fine, thank you.
Okay, that's good. You have new motorcycles.
Yes, we have.
Let's start from here then.
Okay po. Let's start from Ninja 300. Ninja 300 sir, available in Winter Test Edition. Price sir is 280,000. 300 displacement po. And also 2018 model. Black color, matte black.
Ano ang horsepower ng Ninja 300? Did you know?
Nasa 48 po siya sir.
Or 48 HP ang Ninja 300. Most of the guys kasi they're asking, that's why dinikit ninyo siya with the Ninja 400. Kasi silang dalawa ang magkaganyan, di ba? Halos pareha ang kanilang...
Yes, pero ang diferensya lang po nila sir, eto non-ABS, while the other one sir is ABS already po. And also naman sir, makikita niyo po sa headlight niya, magkaiba po sila ng face po. Eto sir, kinopya po ito sa ZX-10R Edition. Ang design nito sir, while yung isa naman po, kinopya po siya sa H2 po design.
Okay. So that's a good distinction between the two motorcycles.
Yes sir, meron din kaming available na unit ng ZX-10R sir, para makita din. Nasa likod.
Nasa likod ng ZX-10R. Yun ba yung tag more?
998,000
Okay,
po.
we can check that out later.
Yes.
But let's just focus on the new outline or the new layout of their shop. I noticed na you individually place the motorcycles so that the prospective customers can post ride,
Yes,
test
yes.
ride.
And ma-experience po nila yung riding position po.
And the seat height po,
comfortable po sila.
So this is the newest
Ninja 400 sir, 2019.
2019.
So yung pinagkaiba nila ng 2018 sir, yung 2018 po, all black, then may silver siya dito, yung ano. For 2019 sir, green na po. May green na.
ABS.
ABS sir.
ABS slipper clutch. And this one's slipper clutch also without the
Yes po.
ABS.
Slipper clutch siya sir, pero without ABS.
Okay,
Si
just-
Ninja 400 sir, slipper clutch, then ABS na po.
Just a quick rundown of the pricing. Compare it with the Ninja 400, this one.
Ninja 300 sir, 280,000. Then si Ninja 400 po, tumaas na siya sir, compared to 2018, 295. Ngayon po, 315,000.
315,000.
Yes. Same price na sila ng KRT sir.
Alright. Ninja 300 winter test. Nice light clutch. At 5'7.5", my feet are just barely tiptoeing, but I can, if I wanted to and snuggle it right, my feet are planted firmly and it's flat-footed on the ground. That's the Ninja 300 winter test. Seating position, it's not hunched forward, very comfy, and it's not really the super sport type. Sport touring and everyday commuting. Compare it with the Ninja 400. Ninja 400 off the bat, it's a little bit heavier than the Ninja 300. Main difference is, like what the girl said, Ninja 400 is still, my feet is planted firmly, it's flat-footed. But the posture is a little bit, just a little bit hunched forward, just a little bit. So it's just up to you. These are the two models that are neck to neck in terms of entry level big bikes in the Kawasaki line. And that's for good reason, because these bikes are well built. And between the two, I would be hard pressed to choose. For me, I choose the Ninja 400. That's just displacement. Moving on. Here we've got the W800. And it's still the same, you know, they got it on a pedestal so that you can try it just in case. Pricing for this, ma'am, updated?
447,000, sir.
447,000.
Makabin pa kayo ng Christmas promo namin, sir. Bless discount.
Ano daw?
Meron discount po.
How many percent of discount?
3%.
3% discount. That's already good. Discount is good. Anytime.
Yes.
Moving on to the Versus line.
This is the, sir, Versus 650 2019 po.
Okay.
Then, the price, sir, is 425,000. So, compared sa 2018, sir, yung pinagkaiba lang po nila is yung kulay lang po.
Okay, so nothing mechanical, nothing.
Yes, po.
It's just the color scheme. Alright, that's the Versus 650. And this is your...
Versus X300 po, 2018 model, sir.
Okay, wala pang 2019 na Versus
Wala pa, sir.
300X. I think that would also be a motorcycle na marami rin gusto yung 300, especially the 2019. We'll be waiting for
Parang
that.
gray yan ako.
Gray ang 2019.
Possible, sir. Tapos naman po, eto sir, non-ABS po ito siya. And then, adventure type po siya, sir, with 17 liters tank capacity po. And also, sir, price, sir, is 270,000.
Ano, how much is the difference between the non-ABS and the ABS versus
As of now, sir, wala pang ABS.
wala pang
na
ABS
yes.
na versus. Okay, and they have a new Versus 1000. This is the
2019 design model, sir. The price, sir, is 680,000. New look po siya, sir. As of now po, kami man lang po ang may ganitong unit sa Davao, sir. And also naman po, ang kinaibahan niya nung last year po is yung color. Aside sa color po, more on electronics na po siya. Tsaka meron na po siyang power outlet compare nung dati, sir. And also, yung mga lights niya po, sir, LED light na po siya. Dalawang klase po ito, sir. Meron po itong standard and special edition ni Versus 1000. As of now, sir, ang available pa lang sa Philippine market, sir, is the standard type po.
okay. So how much would this standard Versus X1000 2019
This,
be?
sir, SRP po is 680,000.
680,000, and also with the Christmas promo, you have the 3% discount. Hindi
Mas
siya kasali.
wala po, sir.
Okay,
Kasi
yung
2019, yes po.
Okay.
2019 model po siya, sir.
And how about the pricing for the special edition?
Sabi nila, sir, it's 950,000, pero hindi pa yun siya yung sure na price po.
Okay. 950?
Yes, sir.
Ang laki ng jump, no?
Ako.
Well, we'll see what that special edition is. Now, this small guy. People are asking me what this small guy is. Can you give me a rundown of what this motorcycle is, ma'am?
This one, sir, is a naked bike, Z125. Displacement, sir, is 125cc. 2018 model with KRT Edition design. Compared to KSR design, sir, this one, sir, is already inverted po. And then, sir, semi-automatic po siya. And then also po, our price, sir, is 122,700.
Moving on to the CX-10R.
This is the ZX-6R 2018 year model, sir. And the price niya, sir, is 820,000.
820,000. Inday Sara Duterte was the, she tried out this motorcycle.
Yes.
And ano daw sabi niya, medyo mabigat na sa kanya or?
Tama naman sa kanya, sir. Parang nag-order lang siya ng lowering plate kasi sa seat height parang mataas sa kanya, sir.
Oh, she already placed an order?
Yes,
for it?
meron na siya, sir.
Okay. Well, that's a good motorcycle to start with. And like our mayor said, this one is not set up for her height. So let me check it out. Mayor Inday is also a bit tall. I'm not just sure on her exact height. But for me, ZX-10R, well, heavy, number one. And I'm tiptoeing. I'm hunched forward in a super sport bike kind of thing. And as Chase on Two Wheels would have said, this guy is so powerful. I don't know if I can test ride this, I probably won't. But I'd agree with him that he put it in the low mode. Diba there's 3 modes in this one?
Yes.
Low, mid, and high.
Yes, sir.
Sa low lang doon niya nilagay, And kahit low na siya, and the best that he could with the throttle, it still wants to wheelie. So malakas, I mean, unbelievable, stupid, crazy power for this motorcycle. Definitely not for a beginner.
Yes.
So what would be considered as a beginner bike if you do not like a Ninja 400? Ninja 650, yes, that's a good lineage. But step down lower for the ZX-10R and you would have the ZX-6R.
Yes.
Take it away, Ma'am Ro.
This is the Kawasaki ZX-6R all new.
For
For
2019.
2019, sir. So, the ZX-6R, sir, this is the super sports bike.
Ako.
Yes.
Compare nung ano, sir, yung mga ilang years po, yung lumalabas, sir, is ZX-10R lang po. Ngayon, sir, lumabas po si Kawasaki, sir, ng lower CC po, ng super sports, para naman, sir, sa mga beginners po, na gusto ng super sports po, sir.
So, ang displacement niya, sir, 636 po.
Apo, sir, and the price, sir, is 40,000, sir. First time po ito sa Philippines, sir, na meron po ang 636 po na 2018 model po, KRT Edition.
Wow.
Yes. Then, sa 636, sir, meron na siyang traction control, power mode, then yung, ano niya, sir, Showa na po yung sa likod.
Showa shocks.
Yes po.
Pati ang monoshock sa likod, is it Showa also or Olins?
Ano, sir, Showa naman
Showa
dito, sir.
din. Okay. That's the distinction of a ZX-10R machine. Also, you can find that in a ZX-10R, that ram air intake in the front. That's the distinction that distinguishes it from the Ninja model line. I don't know about you, but I like that inlet in the front. So MotoGP kind of thing. This motorcycle ma'am also has a new feature. This is the KIBS. Would you know something about the KIBS?
Kawasaki Intelligent Anti-Lock Brake System.
Okay, it's an ABS system that is in-house Kawasaki.
Yes.
So Kawasaki ang they did it themselves and hindi sila nag-aftermarket siguro for
Yes, sir.
for other companies to be
It's
hindi
all-
sila nag-aftermarket to get have other companies do their ABS system. Sila
Yes,
mismo.
it's all genuine.
Wow. So there it is, guys.
ZX-6R.
ZX
Kung meron pong
Six.
ZX-10R, sir, meron din pong ZX-6R.
6R. So, ganun lang kasimple. ZX-6R, ZX-10R. ZX-6R. Tiptoeing. The weight is considerably lighter than the ZX-10R. Seating position, aggressive super sport. That's expected. Light clutch, bit springy. Yeah, show suspension adjustable in the front and also in the rear monoshock. There's a big distinction that I see for you stunt riders there. There's an indent here in the tank. That's usually for stunt riding. You see that for stunt riding, so that they can sit down on the top in the forward tank area. I don't know why it's in a super sport bike, but let's ask or maybe leave comments. Some of you Kawasaki diehard owners there, leave comments on what they were thinking on when they placed this indentation on the tank. 650. The Ninja 650 would have roughly about 68 horsepower. Ninja 650 is a parallel twin with 2 cylinders. That's parallel, twin, 2 cylinders. And it's only got 68 horsepower. This one has got an inline 4-cylinder engine. And this cranks out 130 horsepower. As Ma'am Roas mentioned, it's got riding modes as well. So for beginners, if you would put it at low, you would have all the power that you need. And like I said earlier, this ZX-6R is a nice choice as compared to a ZX-10R if you are just an intermediate rider that would want to have a more powerful motorcycle. So I guess this is the cream of the crop for 2019 on the Kawasaki line. They wanted to give intermediate riders something to have, those that do not qualify on the ZX-10R yet. But this guy is nice. I mean, switches, premium, selection, there's mode controls and gear indicators, everything. Would it be changing on the color scheme anytime soon, maybe mid-year? Is there another?
Possible, sir, 2019 by November. Possible lang naman po, sir.
There-
Kasi mostly po, November nag-start yung labasan ng mga 2019, mga ganun po. Mga advanced po na mga year model. And the color, sir, possible is black or gray.
Okay, that's a big issue. That's a big deal. I mean, I don't fault Kawasaki for anything, but some guys, it's too cheesy. Sa totoo lang, they would prefer something like this, a solid gray silver. Then yeah, like I said, not to fault Kawasaki with the KRT Edition. That's Kawasaki Racing Team color livery, but some of them would really like to take this out. Kagaya ng Ninja 400 na black and green lang siya. This is the Ninja 400
KRT.
in the KRT edition.
Yes, sir.
It's the same price with the Ninja 400
Yes,
up
sir.
front.
315,000.
315,000. Well, that was a nice chat with the girls, as usual. They've made a few improvements on their shop. I'd like to commend them on that. Come over to this shop, guys. I mean, have a glass of water if you cannot drink coffee. And if you drink coffee, they're gonna give you a cup of coffee. So, till next time, Happy New Year. Welcome 2019 with a bang. Breathe and drink. Peace out, brothers.